bottom left, down a game. He's actually 0-3 against his Kespa opponent. GSL champion of last season. His ID is... absolutely has to win this game if he wants to stay in GSL Code S. Well, that is if he doesn't do well in Code A. His opponent to the top right from the team Woongjin Stars, Code S seed for this season. He is
Woongjin Stars Soulkey.
You know, Soulkey played really well in WCS. He wasn't quite able to make the splash I think he wanted to, but look at this, by the way, just to change things up here, Life is going for an 11 pool.
That's an interesting pool timing right there. And you know what this does? Having the 11 pool, it's after the Overlord, so it's not like, you know, when you go pool before that Overlord, like a 10 pool, that can be an issue because you have to wait up for those minerals. He's going to have a much better economy, basically, still with a quick pool where if Soulkey went for that hatch first, there's going to be like a lot of pressure on him.
He may lose the hatch. For example, in this situation, if Soulkey plays the build he's been playing in a lot of these matches where he goes hatch first into gas before pool and the Lings get there, then he's in a lot of trouble. But as it stands, Life is not going to be able to do too much damage here, but because he waited for that extra drone, he's got the Overlord out, he is going to be able to do a lot more economically to fall back on from this.
This is not going to matter as much. And in fact, is he going to cancel that gas?
I don't know.
No, I guess he's not. He's left it on all this time.
That's an aggressive build that he's doing then.
This isn't an interesting gas timing. He might just be going all in here.
I think he may.
No, I guess he's making a hatch. That is an interesting gas timing, though. I haven't seen exactly this build order from a ZVZ yet. It's 11 pool, off an Overlord, gas as you start your Lings and Queen, and then hatchery.
He still hasn't made an Overlord, in fact, so he's not going to have any production for a really long time. I mean, as soon as these Lings die, if he loses them, he'll be able to start drones again, but...
I don't know if that's the plan, though.
I don't think so. I think he's just going to dance around the hatchery. He sees it.
If you're getting gas this quickly, you actually really want to get your speed up to utilize your early Lings. But, I mean, this is...
Soulkey is not making an extra Ling. He knows. He's seen with his Overlord that there's no more coming, and he's like, I've got what I need.
By the way, guys, the reason you see them put it into a line is because, oh, well, that didn't work out for him, but that's what you want to do. You want them in a line so that they can actually all just attack immediately. If anything's stifled forward, it has more surface area for other Lings to kill it quicker, so that's why you see that.
Yep. What's that? There's like an old Roman stance that actually is like what this is. I can't think of it right now. It's not the phalanx, but it's kind of like the phalanx, not really. Anyway, it's really important to have your Lings there, minimize the surface area.
Yeah. It's a Cicero. It's a... What is it, Wolf?
I don't know, man. I can't think of it. Probably somebody knows what I'm talking about. Will tweet it at me, but... Nice control here by Soulkey, though. But Life actually pulls these groups of Lings apart like nobody's business.
But for Soulkey to put that one Ling on the Ling, I love it. I mean, that's really quick micro right there while he's trying to do things at home. Both players getting speed at very similar times, and the Baneling Nest. So, again, this is more of the same, where it's two different build orders bringing us into the same direction.
Yeah. I think he should easily be able to... Well, I thought he was going to be able to block there, but Queens are not as good as people say.
They aren't quite that fat.
Not that fat and not that fast either. There's not much to see at this point, though. He gets the important information that it's not a super risky skip Baneling Nest layer build or anything like that, so that's important for him to know.
Well, let's see if either of these players want to go for like a lot of Zerglings. We'll be seeing that momentarily here.
Look at Soulkey's gas. He's got almost 200 banked up here. So he's got to be sinking that into something in a second.
I mean, maybe he's finishing up this drone round and going into Lings, because if you have that much gas and you haven't started your layer when you still have this many minerals, you're confusing me.
Yeah, and he's now even taking an additional gas. He needs to get. I think he needs to start that layer. Maybe he thought he did. Is he going to go 2 gas Banelings?
He might. We did see Targa Banes earlier on. 3 gas Ling Baneling all in.
He sees this, but he does not see the layer, and that's now he's making the Lings. He's actually just going to do it.
All right, so this is going to be an all-in by Soulkey. Oh,
but he sees it, and this is all he needs to see. This is all he needs to know. And Soulkey, no matter what, there's no way to change the plan.
Nope.
He has to accept being behind in tech if he wants to cancel here, and he doesn't. He just keeps making the links.
He has to. I don't think there's any choice here for him.
I absolutely agree.
Right now, we just need Life to put every resource he has into Banelings.
Yeah.
Everything. Absolutely everything. And
I don't know about this evolution chamber he's trying to get at the front here.
I think he's just trying to make this into a smaller area so when Banelings try to walk by, he can smash them better with his Banes. I believe that's his thought.
He needs to, well, needs to hunker down here. I'm not sure if he's going to have enough. The last two Banelings morphing right now. He wants to hit those. Oh, a great hit there, but the spine crawler goes down. I think he may have done it.
He might have.
The next wave of Banelings is really scary, though. He's not
Oh, absolutely insanely good hit on that Baneling there. And look at this. Life not losing much at all.
He's got to transfuse.
Oh God, this is terrible for Soulkey right now. Life has started his Spire.
Yeah.
He's keeping up on Lings. He's still making Banes.
Soulkey, I feel, did not control this push as well as he could have. He's done so much well with his micro, but he's made the critical mistakes that have cost him games in this group.
Yeah, he's at this point, man, I don't know anymore about it. This is basically Soulkey's last stand. He's just rallying in more Lings. He's got to get this done soon.
He needs to go for drones, and I don't know about this. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
That was really weird.
That was weird in every way from both players. But, well, Soulkey keeps coming in, but this is a lot of Banes still.
Oh, he should have detonated there, and he does. I can't believe the Queen gets away. One hit point. No. Next wave.
Can Soulkey actually break
Killing
this?
the Queen gives him a lot of extra production, and those mutas are not really going to be useful. He breaks down the spine crawler rather than going for drones.
He wants to get in that drone line eventually, and it looks like he's finally going to get in there.
But just a few.
He has to kill quite a few because still Life is up by 5 drones.
Yeah. And
so
that spine is getting close to being finished. One muta is on the way. It's a little bit desperate.
Well, one muta, at least you can put a clock on the Banes, I guess. I mean, it's going to be somewhat useful, but really, he does need more defensive Banes. The thing is, he has no time to get him out.
Yeah, and these drones are all as good as dead.
Whoa, Soulkey. I mean, he was in...
He needs to send those Banelings into the main. What is he waiting for?
He was in the last moments of life this game. Well, no pun intended.
Yeah.
But, no, he was almost dead. It was almost over.
Making those mutas may have been the fatal mistake. I'm not so sure, but either way, this game is over now. Those mutas are not going to end the game for him.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, he either goes for a base trade with a few mutas and loses, or he stays here and loses.
Yeah, he's got no hope.
Well,
that's going to be it. Soulkey has 4-0'd our GSL champion.
Yeah, he got through here just beating up Life.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Wolf. You get the GSL champions, all of them in Code A.
Some people
Literally every GSL champion is in Code A right now, except for like the first.
Wow, you're right, actually.
Yeah,
now that you say that,
every
it's
single
really
one.
Scary.
Whoa, that's pretty sick. What a season of Code A, Wolf.
That's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. Starts tomorrow. Make sure not to miss it. But, well, you know, some people say life is tough, life isn't fair. But Soulkey says, I'm fine with it. I've got an easy life. And look at the spore finish just in time. He just needs to buy a little bit of time with the Queens. He can't kill the spores with those mutas. He never will.
Yeah, it would take him all day long.
And even if... there it is. GG. That's it. Soulkey actually will advance from the group, taking out the GSL champion. What a series. The seed comes through.
Wow. I'm actually kind of in shock at this point. It's craziness, man. Life didn't make it after such a strong performance lately, after being all the talk, all the rage.
Winning a ZVZ finals at MLG against Lenok, the first player of this group. Then, on top of it all, I mean, you have the guy who everyone has been talking about. He knows ZVZ almost better than anyone else. People were saying that for a really long time. He goes into the ZVZ group and still can't get out. It's a crazy story that we just saw.
Well, Soulkey did play very, very well. He actually... almost through force of will won that game because Life was this close to it being a complete hold. It was almost hopeless. And then a couple good shots came in and it was over.
It certainly was. That was an insane group. I'm so sad I got to... I'm happy I got to cast 3/5, but the first 2 matches, I'm really sad I missed them.
I think this was my favorite day of the round of 16 for games.
I did not get to catch yesterday's, but out of the other three,
Yesterday didn't win, don't worry. All right, let's take a look at today's match results.
Yeah, let's take a look at those. You guys know them already, but just a review here. Leonok takes first place in the group, going 2-0, advances to the round of 8. Soulkey, on the other hand, was able to come back up from the losers match and take the 2-1. Life and Symbol go to the third round of Code A.
That's right. Every champion.
Every single one. Now, remember, those of you guys who are a little bit newer to the format, both Life and Symbol will have the opportunity to go right back into Code S if they win just one best of 3. Even if they lose it, they will go to the up and down matches, so don't fret, don't feel like your hero is going to be out of this tournament for next season. He still has to go through that arduous task, but here is how our round of 8 looks.
Well, we have Creator against Yun. That's my favorite match there. Innovation against Soulkey. We're going to have a Kespa guy in the top 4 no matter what.
Yes.
Then we got Ryung against Marine King and Sniper against Leonok. And I got to tell you, is Leonok not poised to make this possible finals?
I think he's basically got to.
I think he's round of 4 no matter what. Like, can Sniper win against the guy who just won the ZVZ group? I'm not so sure.
I feel like it's going to be very, very tough for him to do that. Now, Innovation, formerly Bogus, of course, nobody, I think, except Major expected him to go this far. And will he be able to take out Soulkey, who's now been practicing only for ZVZ? He's got to switch gears a little bit here and practice for ZVT.
That's going to be a really nice match, actually. I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
To be honest, Marine King against Ryung, that's an insane TVT. What a bunch of great matches.
Yeah, and here are, of course, tomorrow's Code A groups for Friday. There's the morning session over on that side, and then, of course, I try to use my hands here. I'm not used to sitting in front of the preview screen. Either way, I will be lone wolfing it up tomorrow. Both sessions, be there or be square, or some other form of quadrilateral, because if you miss out on those matches, you're going to be sad. Yeah, rhombus would also be acceptable.
I like
trapezoid, no.
No.
Trapezoids are out.
They are done. Else. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Please give Tasteless some love. He is in a lot of pain. He's gone home.
Tweet at him, in fact, at Call Me Tasteless. Yeah. Send him your support because he really needs it right now.
He's actually gone home. Well, I hope that he makes it to BWC this weekend. He's really in a ton of pain. Wolf, thank you for coming in. It's been a pleasure.
It has been a great pleasure.
Follow him on Twitter. It's Proxy Wolf. Of course, follow me. I'm Artosis. And give Call Me Tasteless some love. Guys, we will see you. Well, Wolf will see you tomorrow. I'll see you at BWC this weekend. And so will you.
Yeah. It's a surprise, but now everybody knows I will actually be making it.
Sorry.
It's totally fine. But yeah, I will actually be at the event. I did get my visa on time. My secret mission was a success. I'll see you guys there as well. Good day of matches today. See you next time.